Welcome to Story Imagination. Today's story is from the mythology. Remember, I had shared a story about how Lord Brahma had once lied to have seen Lord Shiva's head and was cursed for lying? When Brahma realized his mistake and asked for forgiveness, Lord Shiva agreed to help him get relieved of his sin. Do you know how? Let's get into the story. Lord Brahma was born as Siva Sharma to a Brahmin couple named Sivanathan and Nayananandini. Sivanathan was a priest in a temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. At a young age, Shiva Sharma lost his father. Questions arose as to who would take care of the temple's puja and rituals. As per tradition, it was decided that Siva Sharma would take up his father's duty. But to be eligible, he had to undergo Upanayanam, which is the sacred thread ceremony. His mother was worried as to who would conduct the ceremony for him as he had lost his father. She approached her relatives seeking help. Her relatives had an eye on her property. They used this as a chance and told her that since Siva Sharma was very young, they would perform the daily pujas. But she must hand over all her properties to them. Nayananandini was heartbroken. That night, she cried and prayed to Lord Shiva to protect her and her son, as she had no one else to look up to. Lord Shiva appeared in her dream and instructed her to bring her son in the early hours to the temple pond named Brahma and make him bath. The next day, as instructed, at sunrise, Nayananandini arrived at Brahma with Siva Sharma. Her relatives, who were loitering around, were furious to see her. They protested, saying a boy who had not had his Upanayana is ineligible to conduct temple rituals. They closed the doors of the temple and kept the key with them. Just then, Lord Shiva, disguised as an old priest, came there. He had a dip in the holy waters of Brahma along with Siva Sharma. He then conducted Upanayana, Brahmopadesam and Siva Diksha at an auspicious time. Finally, the old priest took his original form, the Linga form. Seeing this, people were stunned and began chanting, Hara Hara Mahadeva, Hara Hara Mahadeva. Just as how the Lord had come in Nayananandini's dreams, he also appeared in the dreams of the kings who were ruling smaller kingdoms around that area. All the kings, as instructed, gathered there and offered respects to Siva Sharma. They arranged a grand procession with Siva Sharma riding on an elephant and reached the temple doors. To everyone's delight, the locked doors opened on its own. Siva Sharma, as if was well experienced, conducted the puja. When he was about to perform Abhisheka, which is ritualistic bathing or pouring the holy waters on the Lord, he realized he could not reach the Lord's head. Tears started rolling down his cheeks. Moved by a little boy's devotion, Lord Shiva bent his head slightly down in the northeast direction so that Siva Sharma could reach and offer Abhishekam. This act, where Shiva showed his head to Siva Sharma, who was actually Brahma in a human form, released Brahma from his curse. Since that day, the Shivalinga here in this temple is seen in a slightly tilted position. At a distance of about 2 kilometers from a place called Seduvale and 14 kilometers from Vellore bus stand is a 13th century temple situated on the Bangalore-Chennai National Highway. This beautiful and magnificent Shri Margabandeeswarar temple was built by the Chola kings and Vijayanagara kings. This temple also has been mentioned in many holy books. Virinji is another name for Brahma. Hence, the place where this divine incident happened is called Virinjipuram. During Panguni month, which is March to April, the sun's rays fall on the linga, and hence this temple is also known as Bhaskara Kshetram. The main deity of the temple Lord Shiva resides here in a Swayambhu Linga form and is known as Margabandeeswarar. Why is he called as Margabandeeswarar? There is a story behind this name, which I will share some other day. The goddess of the temple is Maragadhavalli. There is an underground tunnel which leads to Jalakandeshwarar temple in Vellore fort, which was used as an escape route by the kings and their families. Other deities seen in the temple are Ganapati, Subramanya, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Durga, Dakshinamurti, Vishnu, Brahma, Navagrahas, 1008 Shivalinga, Surya, Nataraja, and many more. The Rajagopuram is a 7-storied, 110 feet high, east-facing structure. There is a massive hall right after which is an impressive Nandi facing the main shrine. The temple has rich sculptures and artistic pillars and is known for its beautiful prakara or corridor walls. There is a popular saying that mentions about the temple's beautiful walls. Thiruvarur Theralagu, Virinjipuram Madilalagu, which means the chariot of Thiruvarur temple is beautiful and the walls of Virinjipuram temple is beautiful. There are few other gopuras around the temple which remain closed, as it is believed that gods and celestial beings enter the temple at night through these gopuras. As a rare sight, there are 2 Dvajastambhas in this temple, one for the main shrine and another exclusive for the Amman shrine. Another rare sight is of the Sthala Vriksham of this temple, 2 palm trees, and it surprises people as the trees yield black fruits one year and white fruits the following year. The temple also has 2 huge Kalyana Mantapas. There are 5 Tirthas, that is holy water bodies associated with this temple. First, the Pala river, also called as Padmini river. Pal means milk in Tamil. When Lord Brahma along with Gayatri Devi performed a yagna, milk overflowed in this region as river, hence the name. 2. Brahma Tirtham, seen outside the temple in the southern side. It was here Lord Brahma received his Upanayanam and Diksha as Siva Sharma, and hence the name. 3. Simha Tirtham, also known as Shri Gauri Tirtham, is seen on the left side of the first corridor. It was Sri Adi Shankaracharya who consecrated and did Bijakshara Pradishtai to the Simha Tirtha of the temple. 4. Sula Tirtham, seen near the time stone in the first corridor. The stone called Kalam Katum Kal has a stick, and we get to know the time seeing its shadow. Behind this is a Goshala or cow shed. 5. Somatirtham, in the second corridor. Basically a well which was believed to be created by the moon god for bathing the temple deities. Sri Appayya Dikshithar, the greatest interpreter of Advaita Siddhanta after Adi Shankaracharya, wrote the famous Margabandhu Stotram. It protects those who resided during their journey. The last Sunday of the Kartikeya month is considered very auspicious, since on that day, Lord Shiva appeared as an elderly priest and conducted Upanayana for Lord Brahma. Therefore, this is a holy place to have Upanayana, to get Diksha and to start education, especially on the last Sunday of the Kartika month, which falls during November to December, which is known as Kadai Nyayiru. This huge and beautiful temple is a masterpiece of our Indian heritage and will surely bring a sense of peace and divinity. Hope you like the story. See you another day with another story. Stay safe and stay happy. Shambho Mahadeva Deva.